Hey VC Jeff, back again. Got a little shorter stack this time, but it's all killer. So I hope everyone's well. Getting pretty warm around here, so I guess it's almost spring. Global warming, who knows? So just gonna jump in here. Some really awesome stuff this time. So I pre-ordered this guy. Cheer Accident. Here comes the Sunset. It says it's their 21st album, 24th album. So yeah, they're out of the Chicago area, experimental band. I think Sun City Girls along those lines. They're a little bit all over the place. This particular one is on Skin Graft, and this is the limited edition color vinyl. Standard, I guess, is the CD. It's not like a super long album though, so it fits pretty nicely on an album. It's kind of like this brown marble. I'm guessing. I think they're all like randomized colors. Just like brown and pink. Yeah, awesome artwork. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's very proggy at times, but a very hard prog. Other times it's more avant-garde. The album previous to this was definitely a lot more avant-garde. And then this one curiously has a really spot-on cover of Dream Police, of all things. Usually I'm not really into like spot-on ones, but this is like amazingly accurate. They must have stolen Cheap Trick's instruments or something. Like you can barely tell it's not the original. It's so spot on. Um, yeah, yeah. The giveaway is like the falsetto kind of bits are like female sung instead of the falsetto BS. But so that pretty much gives it away. But otherwise, yeah, it's like a spot on instrument, note for note, everything, like production, everything matches the original. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, highly recommend this one. Pure Accident. That it's because it's strong 5 out of 5 from me. Um, yeah. So yeah, it's a little all over there, but it is cohesive. It's kind of hard to explain that, but yeah, they're a bit all over the place themselves, kind of like Sun City Girls. Like they have a lot of different styles, but yeah, they Cheer Accent. They've been around since like I think they formed '81 or something. They've been putting out albums since the early '80s. That was the first one. They really hadn't gotten my attention that much. That was the first one I've actually bought. I'm definitely going to be checking out their other stuff. Um, So this one was a recommendation from Andrew, so I picked this up, pre-ordered this. Spiritual Warfare and Greasy Shadows, and the album's Ad Hoc. Kind of interested in this label. I might pick up some more stuff after give it more tries, but yeah, so this is, I wouldn't say it's as good as that last album, but it's still worth picking up. It's very interesting. So it's New Exotica / Garage / Bollywood, very heavy on the Bollywood influence. So it's, I don't know, it's like neo soul, Bollywood, lo-fi, whatever. I think it's a one guy band. I think this album originally came out in like 2 3 years ago, like on tape, and then they just this label's reissuing some like slightly older releases on vinyl. So he has a decent pricing, nothing special. You can get these on from the label. What was the label called? World Music or something like that. There we go. It's Earth Libraries. So if you go on what do you call it? Bandcamp Earth Libraries, you can get this. Spiritual Warfare and the Greasy Shadows Ad Hoc. I'd give it a 4.5 just because I find it tends to get a little old after a while. Like I don't know, like yeah, it started getting a little. It's really interesting, and then my interest starts waning towards the end of the album. But yeah, for that I give it a 4.5. But it's very unique, worth picking up. And I think he was doing that weird face thing before the VC Darling guy. Yeah, this was a pickup from recent record store visit. Still Neil Young's Trans. Definitely going to be probably his most controversial album. He definitely just randomly decided to do an electronic album in the early '80s. Personally, I love it. Is it perfect? No, but yeah, I'd still give it a 4.5 because it's just a fun album. For me, my favorite tracks, the what was that one? Like an Inca. Unfortunately, this one, I don't know. If I can find the receipt, I might bring it back. I slightly overpaid for it because I thought it was a really clean looking copy, but I didn't notice it had a slight warp. Is that one of those weird warps like you only shows up when you play it on one side? So it's needles jumping like crazy. So I'm gonna drop a big box of records on there. So hopefully it flattens out in a couple week or two. And in the meantime, I gotta look for the receipt because I need to exchange this. Otherwise, it's a really clean copy. It's really annoying. But yeah, definitely it was very different, and a lot of people probably do not like this album, but I personally do. This was again same shop, way underpaid for this. I was very happy at the price they were asking. Um, so this is Fleming Groovy's Teenage Head original Kama Sutra pressing. So yeah, I paid 15 for that. It's VG plus all day long. It's got a little ring wear on the front though. Otherwise, it's a really clean copy. Yeah, great album. Yeah, the first opening track, of course, is really good. High Flying Baby, and then let's see, Whiskey Woman's one that really stands out. Of course, the title track, Teenage Head. So excellent, excellent. It's more in that more of like a Rolling Stones kind of sound on this one. I kind of like the ones that came out right after this without Loney, but yeah, excellent album. Yeah, this was a thrift pickup a while back. I just never got around to cleaning it and listening to it, but yeah, highly recommend this one if you find it. Blue Note live at the Roxy. Oh, let's go back to this one. Yeah, that's a 5. Yeah, solid album all around. Yeah, 5. So, yep. And Blue Note live at the Roxy. So I want it's like 75, 76 around there. So yeah, I guess it was like their anniversary show or something like that, and they were definitely it's just like they were promoting. It's just all live, obviously, but they were really promoting their hot artists at the time. And being mid 70s, is that kind of that soul jazz, little funk influence. So it's got Donald Byrd uh, with Bobby Hutcherson, Blue Night All Stars, which that's where what's her name, um, Bobby Hutcherson appears. Like she doesn't have her own thing. Earl Klug, I don't know, mispronounced that. Jerry Brown, Ronnie Laws, Gene Harris, yeah, Carmen McRae, so vocal jazz. Bobby Hutcherson, which again I think he was on the All Stars. Alphonse Mosen and John Lee. But yeah, really solid double album here. Um, so yeah, Carmen McRae gets a lot of time, as does Earl and Ronnie Laws. But yeah, you can get this cheap all day long. Like I found this thrift, but when I looked it up on Discogs, I think you can get a VG Plus copy five to $10 range. It's probably worth it. Um, yeah, double album has got a gatefold, but you don't really need a gatefold. But yeah, it's got that soul jazzy sound live. I would give it a 5, except it has some of those annoying like presentation proclamation by Councilman Dave Cunningham. Yeah, there's too much talk. Basically, that's the only way. That's how I would explain it. It breaks up the music a little too much at times. So there are like some blocks of talking that I would rather not be there. Which on CD I'm sure you could skip, but on record you're pretty much stuck. But it would be a 5 if not for that. But it's not too obnoxious. So 4.75. Then this was I ordered a while back. They sent the wrong CD, which I think I showed a couple weeks ago. Japanese drums, Nihon Daiko. So the group is actually called Nihon Daiko, I guess. So they're out of, it just literally means Japanese drums. So they're out of Hokkaido, I believe. There's a very heavy shakuhachi, like the reed flute, that shows up a lot on this recording. So I think a lot of people are kind of dinging it because it's not pure drums. Personally, yeah, I like this. It's basically Japanese festival music. for me, yeah, it's a really nice recording too. It probably doesn't lend itself to headphones. So, I just cranked it up on the big speakers and it's freaking amazing, just in the middle. Um, yeah, it takes you right back to Japan. So, but yeah, basically it's Japanese festival drumming. Four-ish. Yeah, I think some people are overly harsh on this because they were expecting only drums, but it's pretty well recorded for what it is. I imagine it's quite hard to record. Yeah, and I think I showed this last week. I just finally got around to finishing it. Stan Getz, comp by Stella by Starlight out of Europe. Didn't plug. I should plug it in my computer see if there's actually additional material. But yeah, highly recommend this one if you do find it. You like his like that cool jazz pre bossa nova stuff. And non-music, but yeah, no, Sean showed this a while back. I found a cheap copy finally. So Touch and Go, Hardcore Punk Zines. Before they were the record label out of, so those are those Chicago bands, right? Yeah. But yeah, excellent. Been really enjoying this. So thank you, Sean, for the recommendation. Highly recommend that one. But yeah, they go for some money. Just you gotta watch. Just set a watch thing on eBay or something. Get lucky. That's what I did. I paid $20, but all the other copies are going for like 150. So just got lucky. So yep. Hope everyone's good. Take care and yeah, have a great week. Enjoy the warm weather while it lasts. And I'm out of here. Do a little video games or more listening. We'll see what happens. Take care.